The Curves tool is one of the most powerful tools you can use on your photos, and most people just use it for contrast adjustments. But did you know you can do an entire color grade just using one Curves adjustment? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how. I have a photo opened up here in the Pixel Studio, and if you guys want to follow along with this, I'll leave a link in the description to where you can get this photo. So to add a Curves adjustment, you can pull up your adjustments panel here, and if you don't see that, you can come into your window, down to Pixel, and then click Adjustment, and that will show up here. Otherwise, in your Layers panel, you can also come down into your adjustments, and then you can see Curves right here. I like using the adjustments because if you come down to Curves here, you can see that we also have all of our presets available right here. But for this one, I'm just going to click the default one. And now when you add this, you should notice that nothing changes in your photo. So if you've never used the Curves adjustment before, let me explain how this works. So with the Curves adjustment here, on the bottom left here, we basically have our pure blacks, and on the top right, we have our pure whites. And so the way to read this curve graph is that on the X value here, you have your shadows on the left, or your pure blacks, and then your highlights all the way over here on the right. And then the Y-axis here is basically what you're going to output, what you're going to change about the photo. And you can see behind here, we have our histogram as well, so you can see it's reading the same up here as it is down here. And so the way this works is we can click on any point along this line and add a point. And then if we start dragging that point upwards or downwards, you can see that we're changing the tonal values of the image. So if I bring this up, we're basically saying that we want to brighten the image here at this point. And because we only have 3 points, it's going to pull up that entire line. But if we add another point and we can drag this down, you can see that this is a way of adding contrast because we're basically pulling down our shadows and pulling up our highlights. And so we're adding contrast into our image by doing this. And so if you've ever used curves before, you probably know that this is an S-curve. In fact, you can even see over in the adjustments that we have an S-curve, a stronger S-curve, an inverse S-curve, and so on. And so an S-curve like this is just a good way of adding contrast into your image. Now we can also play around with this a little bit more. So if we take like our pure blacks over here and we raise them up, this is going to fade out our blacks. So you can see like over here in the darkest parts of the image, the blacks are kind of becoming more gray than black. And we can actually drag this along the x-axis as well, and that will crush our blacks. And you can do the same with your whites up here as well. There's not a whole lot of white in this image, but you can kind of see in the clouds up there how that is being adjusted. And that is one way of using the curves. I'm just going to come up and click reset for right now, and that's just going to reset everything back to the way it was. But if we come down here, you'll see that we have a picker tool here. And so if we click that, we now have a picker that we can use to adjust curves on the image itself. So if I come over and click something like our shadows over here and start dragging that upwards, you can see that creates a point in our curves, and I'm dragging our shadows up. Or I can drag them down, and so on. Or I can come up and click one of our highlights up here, and that will create a point at that highlight value, and we can drag that up. And so that is just another way to actually use curves instead of actually clicking on here itself. So we can really quickly see our before and after of that, and you can see that all we've done so far is just add contrast to this. But I promised you that you can color grade with the curves as well. And so if you notice, behind that line there, you'll notice that we have a red line as well. And so to access that, if you come down into the master drop down here, you can see that we have our different channels as well. And so master is basically just adjusting the entire RGB range, which basically means that you're just affecting the tonal values of your image. But if we come down and select the red channel here, if we click and drag on here, you can see that if we click and drag up, it's going to add red into the image, or if we drag it down, it's going to subtract red from the image, thus meaning it's going to put in cyan. So we can use this to our advantage. I'm just going to Control Z on that really quick. And so I'm going to use the picker for this, and let's say I wanted to take away some reds in our shadows here, and then I will add reds in our highlights. And I'm going to select something that's a little bit more closer to the midtones here. And I'll drag that up just a little bit. And so you can see now that we've added a little bit of red into our highlights, and we've added a little bit of cyan into our shadows. And so we can adjust all of the different channels in here just from our curves adjustment. So with all of that in mind, I'm going to click reset here, and let's do an entire color grade for this image just with the curves adjustment. So I'm going to start by adding some contrast into the image, and I am going to use the picker here and select one of our darker parts here. And we'll drag those down, and we'll select our highlights up here in the clouds and drag those up. And so now you can see the before and the after of that. And in fact, I'm going to drag down this a little bit more. And one more thing I'll mention is that you might want to pin your midtones here. And you can see we can adjust our midtones as well. You can add as many points onto this graph as you want to. And so I am actually going to drag the midtones up just a little bit, because if you look at the histogram, you can see this image is leaning a little bit more into the shadows. So I'm going to bring that up just a little bit so that we're not getting too dark of an image. And then I will come down into our red channel here. So with our red channel selected here, I'm going to pin the midtones there and then click and drag down on our shadows so that we're adding some cyan into the shadows. And I will bring up the highlights just a little bit. I don't need too much. So now you can see the before and after of what we've done there. Now I'm going to skip the green ones for right now, and I'm going to come into the blue channel here. And then with the blue channel, I'm actually going to raise the blue in the shadows, and I will bring them down in the highlights. And I'm going to make this a little bit more subtle. I feel like this is being a little bit too strong for my liking. And so now I'm going to come back into the greens, and I'm going to pin our midtones there. And I think I'm mostly just going to adjust the shadows here. And I'm going to very subtly put a little bit of green into the shadows there. And we can try the highlights as well and see what that looks like. And I do kind of like adding just a little bit of magenta into there, so I'm going to drag those greens down just a little bit. In fact, one more thing I'm going to try is I'm going to come back into our master here, and I'm going to fade out our blacks just a little bit. Something like that. And one more thing I'll mention about this is that now we have a completed color grade with this. We can actually save this as a preset if you'd like to. So you can just hit add preset and then name it. So for example, if I just want to name this something like Cyan Shadows and hit OK, you can see now it shows up in our curves adjustment panel over here. So now we can use this on any photo that we want. And so now with everything we've done there, you can see our before and our after. And so we have basically completed an entire color grade for this image just using one curves adjustment layer. But that does it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.